Yeah, Kinrod.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up.
Kinrod.
2020s.
I done fucked it up, bro.
God, every motherfucking time
the
we put
fucking
up with this guy.
the
God
Cabela's
damn it.
magazine fucked him up.
That's all he's worried about.
No, he's pissed because
I gotta get a rock
I've been on
card.
this bucket for years.
Oh, I gotta get.
I think that was. I think that
all
was
the
the
way,
guy.
all the way, all the duck waiter
pissing.
models he's jerking off to.
Yeah, he's got both. So he sits in that toilet.
Hosted. Super Speedways,
Yeah.
13.
He's got a bunch of duck decoys floating around the tub with him.
Duck decoys. Rubber ducks are not duck decoys. Those enough. Paint them.
Slabs in here? I know he said he was racing in the chat earlier. I need to send him an invite. He's not in there.
We're all waiting on Kinrod.
Alright, invite's coming out.
Oh yeah, he's in.
Goddamn Corey's in here.
God damn.
Yeah, he's going to be in the broadcast booth with us.
Alright, invite's coming out in 3, 2, 1. Invite's out.
God damn.
Some of y'all been practicing this shit, huh?
I didn't even see Fred. Hey, little Fred didn't make it tonight.
And hello, Fred.
Oh shit! I forgot to get my.
Alright, what we gotta do?
Hold on, I gotta get my computer so I can watch. Kenrod, you're broadcasting, right?
Corey and NF don't come in yet, but I'll send you an invite.
I will. YouTube. Antwolf. Shit, I clicked the wrong button.
Where we at tonight for the 9:15 practice?
Homestead.
Homestead.
Trucks.
I ran a 10 rod the other night when you guys were running that.
Alright, we broadcasting on my end. Here we go, folks.
Hold on.
Okay, holding on. Let me know when to send it.
I don't see you.
It's up now. Make sure NF gets a couple invites from y'all before we go racing.
I'll send him one. You might need another one.
Send a few to Corey too.
Yeah, I'll send a couple again.
All right. Give me like a minute too. Once I bounce out of here, me and Corey got to get into the booth.
Lynch and.
Get in the right car.
I'm in my gray ghost paint scheme. I'm good. You're good. Lynch, fuck it.
Hold on. Lynch is in a custom car. He needs to get out of it.
I am too.
Kenrod is too.
Kenrod's in the 88.
Thanks for bringing up Wi-Fi. We didn't catch it. Huh? I didn't catch it.
Get your ass in your
Kenrod
fucking
to the
car.
back.
Bad boy.
To the back.
All right. They're getting loaded in as we speak. This will be race number 7 at Daytona under the lights. Points right now. You got Wi-Fi in the lead. Marlboro in second. He will not be here tonight, so he's going to drop. Canrod in third. Lynch in fourth. Yonkers. Callie Blunts. Bull Hurley. Millwright. Huckleberry. Slabs. Hurricane. Hurricane is also not going to be here tonight. Ty Scott. Tyler. Go Green. And Johnny. Round out your top 15. Oh, we will have another broadcaster. Welcome to the booth, Corey. Should be exciting. Looks like they got about 17 seconds left on Kenrod's deal before we go in. Kenrod will not be on the pole for the first time at Daytona. He messed up, got in the wrong car, got a little drunk before the race, got in the wrong car. Yeah, that's right. All right, we can enter now. And we're loading in. It'll be the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona.
I have to redo my settings real quick. Oh, hell. Hang on, real. I gotta leave the chat for a second, then I'll be right back in.
You're good. All right. They haven't dropped the flag yet. We're loading in. Looks like they're getting ready to drop the green flag. Hope that's just my screen as I see a ton of lag. Matter of fact, I'm going to back out of that. Backing out of that and coming back in. Because I am not sure if I caused that lag or what. But all I was seeing was lag.
Yeah, I jumped over there for just a moment because my invite wasn't there, so I had to join the chat to be able to join over there. And I did hear some communication about some lagging going on, so.
Yeah, it was terrible. They were all lagging. Wonder if it was me. Anyway, we're going to try it again. Rejoining now.
Is that Slabs out front?
Slabs is in the 42. I can't see it yet. We are now trying to load back in.
Damn cool. Yeah, we got Slabs out front with the 6 and the 53 here. Leading the bottom line as the top tries to get figured out here.
Looks like they got 4 to go left in stage 1.
Looks like they're going to kind of get single file here and be a little conservative. 4 laps to go. I'm sure about lap 1, lap 2 left in this stage. We'll see it get a little dicey here.
All right, we are back. Let's get on board with that. What is it? Slabs leading?
Yes,
That
sir.
is. And the lag is gone. Yep, looks like he got a 3-car breakaway. Looks like, I think that's the 19 of Lynch going to be making a move. He does. He makes it to the outside. He's got Wi-Fi on the back. Looks like the 53 with a major lag, Yonkers. Did you see that too?
I did not, but I wasn't looking.
Okay, yeah, he shot Slabs out like a freaking cannon. Oh, Wi-Fi into the wall back there. He will lose the draft on that one. As they come to the line back there, was 2 to go, and it looked like he just came down a little bit on the 12. They were 3 wide, and he got the short end of the stick. They come back to the line here. Will be 1 lap to go in stage 1. You got Callie Blunts coming up to the top line, going to be pushing Yonkers. Nope, he's going to make it look 3 wide, then drop back to the bottom there. This will be when it gets exciting. 1 to go. Every point matters. These stage points are big. You get 10 points for the win. And in a close battle in points like we got right now, every point is important.
And looks like Callie's going to back up a run right here for the backstretch. Let's see if they can execute on that run.
Yeah, it does look like I think he's got about 4 with him.
Yeah.
Looks like 2 cars are backing up in front of him. So I think that's Kenrod. I got corrected there in that 5 car leading the pack in 5th place. So he's got a good number of cars with him. If they can get there in time, make a run to the high side and see what happens. They're going to have a big run, though, with a leader like Slabs up there. Oh, 2 wide for 3rd and 4th.
Dicing it up in front of them, so it's going to make it even more tricky coming to the line.
and it just they didn't get there in time regardless.
Yeah.
That stage was kind of a... Honestly, I think that stage was a throwaway with some of the lag issues they had. We'll see.
I agree. I agree. We got 2 more to go here.
But regardless, Slabs will get the benefit, or will be the... Here we go. I'm watching this, trying to get the top rundown here. But Kenrod is getting messages on his screen, so it is blocking my rundown. Slabs with the win. Johnny in second. Millwright in third. And another message. Kenrod is a important man. Keeps getting messages. Screwing up my deal. But he will also go with 4 tires on this pit stop. Slabs, Johnny, Millwright, Lynch, Kenrod, Ty Scott, Callie Blunts, Yonkers, Bull Hurley, and Huckleberry will be your top 10 for Stage 1. Stage 2, I believe, is 7 laps. Might be a little less, though, because they're doing the 400-miler. And Wi-Fi, I'm thinking he did a little strategy there.
Yeah,
Took
for sure.
2 tires. Put Slabs on the high line.
Yeah, he got himself out front. Let's see if he can, what he can do with it. Oh, and as he gets pushed to the center.
That is definitely 3 wide in turn 1. Back to 2 wide. Slabs, I believe he burped it a little bit. Thought better of 3 wide in the first turn. Who's that out there in the lead? That'll be Huckleberry.
Yep, Huckleberry.
Number 12, Menards Ford Mustang.
Mill right behind him. Ty Scott in the 73
Looks like
there.
you got back there too. Looks like 2 cars have already lost the draft. I missed it. I'm not sure how that went down. But 2 cars definitely lost the draft back there. They're not out of the race, just out of stage number 2. And I believe those 2 cars, I'm looking at it now, it is Jay Lynch and Kenrod. They are 3rd and 4th in the points, so that will hurt them. They're going to finish 10th and 11th.
I think Bull should go with this run right here if
crash.
he gets it. I'm not sure if he will.
You called it. Bull will make the run. He's got Wi-Fi pushing him there. That's a good pusher.
Just couldn't stay tight though with him right there, and that's okay. It's not probably gonna be able to go anywhere with that run.
No. That's like when I'm in the car though. I like to see that. If I know a guy's gonna be making those runs, I'm more confident when he backs it up to go with him, and that's gonna be something that later on in the race might come into play.
For sure.
Looks like Callie Blunt's P4. He might be the next guy to take a shot at this. Who's that green car, the 3rd one in line there?
That was Ty Scott.
Ty Scott. Sitting there in 3rd. Then you got Callie and Yonkers, 4th and 5th, and Slabs in 6th. I could see a run from Slabs if he can get those guys behind him to get organized. Ooh, something happened way in the back there. Wi-Fi down to the apron. Comes back up, almost hits the wall, but that's going to burn him. I think he is now going to lost the draft as well for stage number 2.
Yeah, I hate that for Wi-Fi.
Got a fast car. He's our winningest driver in what has only been 2 seasons so far, but he is leading the all-time driver win list with 4 wins total. Winning in these things is not easy to do.
That it is not, especially against these guys we're watching right now.
Yeah, they
make
it look
easy. Is logging some laps.
Yeah, he's a hard one to pass when he's up there in the lead. He knows what to do. He's played this, been here for a long time. He's kind of overlooked sometimes when it comes to these things. And
for sure.
Season 1, he finished 3rd in points, very consistent, had a win. But he's looking for his 2nd all-time win in the league. Let's see what he can do here. His next time by will be the white flag in stage 2. You got a pack of 3 cars, a Huckleberry, Millwright, and Ty Scott, but they are going to be left to the wolves here. As I think is that 4 or 5? 5 of them. With Callie Blunt's leading the pack to the high line they go. They're pretty well organized. Yonkers,
53 with him. Oh, a little bit of a bump here.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or not. It looked like he went down to try to do a side draft, but they didn't need to do the side draft. They had the momentum.
No, yeah, for sure.
Regardless, it was a good thing for Callie as he cleared the bottom lane and he went down and took it on the last lap here. He said, come on. Oh, no. And P2, rare that we'll see this. P2 is going to back up on Callie Bluntz, the leader. We'll see how that turns out. He's going to go to the top line with Millwright pushing him. It's going to be close. 3 wide with Slabs sneaking up to the wall there.
Ooh, Slabs into the wall there. He's trying to push down.
Yeah, that was interesting. They were all on top of each other right there. That was a good little finish.
That was awesome.
I do believe Huckleberry got it, but I'll wait for the official result here. Kenrod unlucky. Whatever happened at the beginning of that stage cost him any chance of stage points. He'll finish 11th. Huckleberry did get the stage win. Callie Bluntz in second. Ty Scott third. Millwright, Slabs, Johnny B, Bull Hurley, Yonkers, Wi-Fi, Jay Lynch will be your top 10. But those boys right there, they were just practicing some run, is now the final stage will be what it's all about. And only one winner. We'll see who that is here in, I think the final stage is 9 laps, could be 8. We'll see here. This time Kenrod will make a 2-tire change. Callie Bluntz with the lead. And the bottom lane. Slabs on the top lane again. See if he can make it work. He's got a fast car and he pulls the top lane. This is kind of exciting. We don't see this often. The top lane will beat him to the turn 1.
Yep.
That bottom lane does get a little bit of momentum. These guys are basically side by side, but right now Slabs. Oh, as Yonkers goes under Callie Bluntz, makes some contact there, and totally kills out the bottom lane. We're very rare to see this, as you see everybody on the top line now is in the front.
As the 53 drives down there to try to take advantage of that bottom being open, he gets a little help with them, as they're still 4 wide at the top. Or
it's exciting.
4 cars up top, yeah.
Yep. That's a dangerous combination right there. First is Slab, second Wi-Fi, and third Kenrod. They are going to need those guys either try to mix it up with each other, or they're going to have a good run. And
ooh, check up in the back there. Good, that was a good save by everyone back there.
Yep, does look like they're going to need to get going not to lose this draft. I think Callie's got it, though, it looks like. Yeah, Bull Hurley, I think he's trying to play middle right there, make sure they didn't lose it. And he'll suck them back up there, and they'll all still be in it. Maybe the 53 is struggling. The 53 back there, Yonkers, might lose this draft. We'll see. 6 laps remaining at the Coca-Cola 400. Boys are all over the place today, I tell you. It's like a snake going down there. Right now, too, usually, like you said earlier, as the laps wind down, that's where you're going to see them start panicking, start making some moves. Right now, you're just trying to position yourself. Where do you want to be with 2 to go, 3 to go, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think if I was out there right now, I think I'd want to be sitting about 3rd, 4th.
Yep.
Maybe 5th there.
You know, and Kenrod in 3rd is probably in like a perfect position to win this thing if he wanted to do a backup on the last lap. But I also see Kenrod as a guy who will stay on that bumper and make P4 do it. And you know, he's a very unselfish driver when it comes to that.
Yeah, for sure. Kenrod's a good one.
Looks like, I don't know if they're making a run, but they better make sure they don't make too big of a drop back.
Yeah, they're pretty far back there.
My nose won't stop running.
I think we have an equal amount, though. I think we have, let's see, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's 5 versus 5. That's a perfect number.
Yeah, let's see what.
Who's leading that pack back there? I can't see it. Let me.
That is the 6-car Johnny.
Oh, he's a good one. Yeah, they're not too far back. They're right where they want to be.
As Johnny looks like he's going to be trying to make a run. He's coming up pretty quick as we're riding along with him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to... No, he's not going to take the run.
I don't think he liked where that run was at.
Yeah.
And with that many cars, 5 of them to pass, you got to make the run perfect. I mean, you guys all have to be lined up and ready and together and hit it at the, preferably the exit of the corner. Oh, something happened. In the grass.
Oh,
they will lose a driver. I believe that was that Lynch or Bull? They both have similar looking cars.
That is
Jay
looks
Lynch,
like
I
Lynch.
believe. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Lynch.
Lynch started the season out on fire, and the last 3 races now have not gone his way. He has just been getting unlucky. As we come back, you know, these races are fast, they're short, they're designed that way, and when we come back to the line, it'll be the white flag. So we better see something.
I think the 53 has a good chance here to make something happen if he's smart, doesn't go too early. But then you don't want to go too late either, because you know this isn't Talladega, so that finish line's a lot closer.
That's right. White flag, here we go. Slabs leading, Millwright to the high line. And 4th, that could potentially slow down this big run of cars. I think he might have done that on purpose. I think he wants to be the guy that they push, but what that's really going to do is just, that's going to kill any chance of a run here. It's too early to say, but I think this is Slabs all the way to the line here.
Yeah.
Slabs in dominating fashion wins the race, and let's give him some credit there because he started on the high line to start that stage, and he just walked away. He just
great finish by him and Wi-Fi and Kinrod, all of them guys we know very well.
Yeah,
including the 14 Millwright, 53.
Yep. Winner will be Slabs, Wi-Fi in 2nd, Kenrod in 3rd. 1 second here. Load it back up. Millwright in 4th, Ty Scott, Johnny B, Huckleberry, Callie Blunts, Bull Hurley, and Jay Lynch in 10th. And then I believe the 11th place car then would have been the 53 of Yonkers. Lost the draft there. A lot of stuff happened there. Wasn't the most exciting Daytona we've seen, but good run for Slabs and good points for him. He needs it as he missed last week, so that really hurts you when you miss a week. Are you still in the lobby? I'm trying to, stay in it real quick. I'm trying to rejoin. I got to get a picture of these points. All right, they're going to go into Talladega here. He's got it paused. Let's see here. Bull Hurley with the fastest lap of 42.192. He will start on the pole at Daytona. Johnny B will be second. Huckleberry third. All right, send, hold on here. Let me send you an invite.
Damn.
And then you send me an invite. All right, that's fine. You can send me an invite as soon as you get back in. We will now back out. Let him know we're ready for him to go green again. Dang it.
Okay, Lynch sent me one. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm getting a ton of invites. All right, so Slabs will be your winner for Daytona. We will have him up in the booth. Now, what does that do? I know Slabs has a win, so let's go back here and look. That'll be Slabs' second win, first win of the season, second win in the league. So that's good. Maybe he can be the first person to sweep. Can he sweep and win both races? That'd be neat.
for sure. Are they still on pause?
Nope. Loading in now. We can enter. And that is what I'm going to do. Notification. Join. All right. Talladega's usually a little bit better. Hopefully we can have more side-by-side racing than what we just witnessed. Good points run too. Let's see here. Let's check that out. Slabs got a whole bunch of points. Millwright, Mr. Consistent, he got 48. Ty Scott with a good run. All right, looks like they're getting ready to drop the green flag. We are almost there. I'm in. Bull Hurley to start from the front of the pack. I'd like to see Bull Hurley have a good run. He is yet to win this season. He's out to a good run. The bottom line took off right there. Top line finally found their way to the bottom. They're all single file here. Bull Hurley in first, Huckleberry in second, Wi-Fi in third, Slabs in fourth, Kenrod in fifth. As they come to lap number 2 of 6 in this stage, stage 1. Looks like Kenrod's going to be the first to make a run here. He's getting his army assembled, make sure they're all blocked, loaded, and ready. He makes a run to the high side. He's got the whole group with him.
Yep. It looks like they're pretty tight too. I'm riding along with Wi-Fi. Everything's looking pretty good up there.
Got 7 total cars up front. 6 of them bumper to bumper on the top lane. If they stay true to that top lane, I see it going. That final car there of Ty Scott will drop to the bottom, giving 5 cars now to that bottom lane, but it's just not going to be enough. That top lane is hooked. Got Kenrod, Johnny, Callie Blunts, and Yonkers bumper to
Bull
bumper.
Hurley's holding very strong on that bottom though. They haven't went around to Measy yet. Definitely haven't cleared them.
No,
it looks like the bottom is getting a little momentum coming out of turn 2 here.
They really did. But this is where the top line will prevail. Coming down the backstretch, they'll have a little bit more momentum, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
It looks like we have. It looks like the 53 is back there just kind of getting where he wants to go, playing that situation out.
And I'm not sure what happened there, but the 53, and it was on the 2's bumper. Now he's kind of like back, but by doing that, you just seen the top line just lose speed. And
as they break up going through the start line there.
It was definitely a good run, and there was some side-by-side there for that whole lap, but did not prevail. Bull Hurley stays strong on the bottom. Kenrod is not done. He's going to try it again. And front 5 cars are...
Yeah, they're moving.
Yeah, look pretty patient, look pretty content. I think the run's going to come out of this next turn here. Kenrod's backed it up a pretty good amount. He's coming now. I don't think he's going to get him until the backstretch, though. It's going to be middle of the backstretch by the time he gets there. Riding on board with Kenrod right now. He's hitting
great
218.
run, yeah.
Good run to the high line. They're all going to go with it.
I think they should have already been to Kenrod's bumper.
Yep.
No, I don't think they're going to have
Callie
enough.
went a little high there, which put him 3 wide now. Millwright closed that door. And Yonkers to the bottom lane. That top lane is going to die out again. And this is the white flag. I mean, we are on the last lap. I wouldn't be surprised now if you see Slabs in the 4th position decide, hey, he's going to make a run for it. Regardless, Kenrod's going to be the short end of the stick. He falls ahead of the back 2 cars, and it is. I was right. Slabs is going to make a move here.
He sure is. As Bull's going to come up there and try to break that draft a little bit. Not going to make it easy on him for sure.
You're going to have a run, potentially on a run. It looks like Callie's making a run.
Yeah, well, it looks
so
like
Slabs.
I just don't think they're going to make it in time. I don't think they're going to make it in time.
I think you're right. He will make it, though. He's going to come up to the high line.
But look at Slabs.
Nobody come with him. Little contact. He's going to move up a few spots, but good for Bull. Bull Hurley with the stage win. I believe Huckleberry in 2nd. And I think Slabs made it up to 3rd. We'll check on the official rundown here in a minute. Yeah. Huckleberry 2nd, Slabs 3rd, Lynch 4th, Ty Scott, Yonkers, Callie Blunts, Kenrod, Millwright, and Johnny B will be your top 10. So good little stage win.
Did Slabs get 3rd?
Slabs did. He made it all the way up to 3rd
awesome.
there. And I'm not sure what exactly happened, but whoever was pushing him just started going a little bit lower than he did, and it just by doing that, it just hurt him just a little bit. But
and I think our sweet move for tonight has to be Bull back there making that little run up. They're going to the high side there a minute to make sure Slab and them didn't get that draft.
Yeah,
I think that was an amazing move, very smart, good move.
Something that's overlooked a lot too. Some drivers don't really ever try that. And it worked. Well, we'll see. Slabs this time will start on the high line again. He's been that way on almost every restart, starting P2. This time it doesn't look like it's going to work. Kenrod found the hole immediately and went and took it. He went down to that hole and got into P3 position, and the rest of the guys on the top fall to the back there. Now you got that 12 Menards Ford Mustang of Huckleberry out there in 1st again. Good looking paint scheme. I like that car. How many laps is this stage? This will be a 7-lap stage. Stage number 2. I think Callie Blunt's is getting ready to make a move already. We'll see. Nope. He decides to just stay there.
Let's see. Huckleberry out front here again. For him. Huckleberry may be competing for a win tonight.
Yeah, he came to play tonight, that's for sure. Let's see where Huck's in points this season. Huckleberry did miss the first week of the season, so he's back in 9th in points, but
he's got Ty Scott and Kenrod behind him, followed up by Bull, which is 4 really good cars.
Yep, the run's going to come from Callie Blunts, it looks like. P5. Going to make it right here. Will they stay with him? Will they stay organized? They definitely have the numbers. 7 cars, but Slabs to the high line. Almost looked like he wanted to go 3 wide. Thought up against that. And this time right now you got... Who's that there in the back there? That's Yonkers, the last place car up on the top line, he is going to stay true to the top line. Those guys are bumper to bumper. Both lanes looking extremely straight, extremely good right there. I am surprised. The top lane did not get going like I would have thought they did. They definitely had more cars, and they just didn't get going, especially with Callie Blunt's leading the pack. He's got an extremely fast car. Just didn't work out.
That's the chances you take sometimes, but he'll be back up there.
Oh yeah, Callie Blunt's always takes those chances. If you ain't first, you're last. Well, Talladega Nights reference there. And Ty Scott, is that Ty Scott in second? It is.
Yeah, Ty Scott having a really good night tonight.
Yeah, he is. He's having a good night. Could he be a first-time winner?
Good possibility. He's been strong all night.
Something happened back there in the back of the pack. Looked like Yonkers got a little... Either he got shoved out of line or decided to go out of line. One or the other. He falls to the back of the pack.
Looks like someone's backing up a run Wi-Fi possibly.
It does look like the number 2 of Wi-Fi. Our winningest driver in the league says, I'm going to make a shot, take a shot here in stage 2.
Oh, and he hits off the bumper of Bull Harley there.
Yep. The dreaded... Because you want to wait to that last little second before you go out. Get the most draft you can before you pull out. And just misjudged it a little. Okay, looks like P4 is going to try to make a monster run. By doing so, I mean, he backed that pack up really good. Looked like Callie Blunt's got a little out of shape in the back there. Is that Bull Hurley?
Looks like Bull Hurley is going to try to make another run here, and he's got an amazing run. Perfect timing here. They're going to shoot to the outside.
Here we go. He's going to make it work. He's definitely cleared Huckleberry. Will he come down or will he stay up and try to pull the whole pack with him? As they come into the white flag of stage number 2 this time by. Bottom lane is only 3 cars. They're holding strong for only 3 cars. 3 wide to the middle there is Callie Blunt's. He tries to come up, get a little side draft off the 19. Oh, I wish I could have been Bull Hurley's spotter right there. I would have told him to come clear it, to come on down. Knowing what was going on there, it was going to slow that top line down, but I could be wrong.
It looks like they're making another run up top.
14 in the middle, though, with the 53 pushing him. They're trying to put it 3 wide. Side by side, coming to the line. Who will win stage number 2? Little side draft there. Huckleberry comes up, blocks top line. Great move by Bull Hurley to the bottom lane. Oh, he comes down. Contact. He gives a little bit back.
Oh, great.
We had a big one behind him, but they crossed the line. Kenrod was the unfortunate one in that little ricochet of side drafts gone wrong. But
how about Bull Hurley giving it back a little bit? I like it. I like it.
That was great to watch there. What happened was leading that Huckleberry seen the momentum coming from Bull, tried to come up and he made a block in time, but Bull made a great move to the bottom. And then he tried to come down and block it, but he wasn't in a block position anymore. He was side by side, and contact happened. They didn't wreck, so no harm, no foul really there.
Yeah, they're all friends. They're all having fun.
Yeah, and Bull Hurley with another good. He got second that stage, so that'll be good. Good points day for Bull. Johnny, I assume Johnny took either 2 tires, no tires, or some sort of strategy as he makes his way to the front of the pack to start stage number 3, the final stage of the race. Somebody will be coming home with the trophy here after this. And to be honest with you, it could be any one of these drivers right now. They're all in a, capable. 9 laps is what this stage is. Top lane. trying, they're fighting, but slowly moving further and further back. Oh, I gotta do something here. I lost motor. There we go. Back to motor sound. Looks like there's 3 cars left on the top line now. Is that Huckleberry finds his way in, leaving Wi-Fi and Yonkers. Last 2 cars. And they both get in now. Johnny leading the way in the number 6 Ford Mustang. We haven't heard nothing from him all day, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
Callie
sure.
Blunt's to the high line. And it's going to be everybody. Everybody going to leave Johnny, and Bull Hurley hung out. Some contact, shoves Johnny under the yellow. He makes a little bit of contact back with them, and they're lucky that wasn't a big wreck. That was close. Whoa, Johnny going to make a move to try to get back up there. He's got 3 cars with him.
As Callie's leading this bottom lane here, doing very good at it.
Slabs decides to go against the top lane. He comes down to the bottom. Very smart move. He put himself in P4. That's a good spot. I love being in P4. Ooh, hard contact there in the middle of the pack. Gets him a little loose.
I do like that tonight. We've been flirting with that outside a lot. I do like that.
Yeah. They have been. The Talladega's been, there's been a much better race than the Daytona race. That top line been going pretty good. Single file. We got 6 laps to go. With coming back to the line, it'll be 5 to go. This time by. I think that's Wi-Fi back there, getting ready to potentially make a run. And it's going to be a hard task, too, when you're in the position he's in, because you got to go by 5 cars. So that run has to be timed perfectly, executed perfectly. Everything has to go right. Johnny to the high line.
He was peeking out there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It was Wi-Fi. Gonna make a run on the outside here with looks like or who's in the 12 there?
That's Huckleberry. Yep, Huckleberry,
yeah,
on his bumper.
They're gonna try to make a run right here. They're pretty staying about mid-pack with them. Looks like they're gonna. I don't know. I think they're making another run.
Yeah, they're not giving up this time. And you know what? Wi-Fi is a good pole car. I mean, on that high line.
Yeah.
As you see, it's starting to fizzle now, but
yeah, maybe back it up. Let's try again. You know.
Yeah, but they will. They'll let him in too. Some slicing and dicing going on in the back there. Not sure what happened there.
I'm gonna move back here to the back, see what's going on back here. I'm gonna ride with Kenrod.
Yep, Kenrod's not had a great day either, actually. I mean, not a Kenrod day anyway. I think he's running about 10th right now.
I got a little bit of a check up here. 53 goes high, comes back down, does a little door check with Huck there. See if they can coordinate this run here. I just don't think that was a big enough run to take. No. I really don't.
He made a good deal, but as you see now, when you do that and you're all by yourself, oh, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah, I hate that for Wi-Fi, but he'll bounce back from it. He's a really good race car driver. So.
And I think Kenrod's going to open the door and let him in. I could be wrong here.
Yes, he did. You're right. He did. He
Yeah.
let him on in there.
Kenrod did that. That was an on-purpose gentleman move to do.
That was nice for Kinrod.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that for Kinrod, but that was nice for
Well,
Kinrod.
you know, in super speedways and this game, you got to have friends. You got to have things like
Yeah,
that. And
for
guys
sure.
remember that. You know what I mean? The good ones do. So looks like Slab's going to be making a run here in the 42 to the high line. He goes. He's got a good pack of cars coming with him this time, and
Kinrod
it's some
gonna
good
go with
momentum. He's got Johnny pushing, Huckleberry pushing in. To the high line goes Wi-Fi, 3 wide. Kenrod behind him. And the top line almost cleared them all, but Bull Hurley's going to be the one left out all by himself in the middle.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep, Bull Hurley got the worst end of that. But a great move by Slabs there as he took 3 of them with him. So they went from the back to the front just like that. Wi-Fi not giving up on that top line. Ooh!
As he dives back down
Something happened
with a
to
good
the 12.
run.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
what happened to the 12. He lost some momentum. This is the final lap.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Wi-Fi looks like he's making moves. That makes sense now. It's the final lap. Here we go.
I think the 12 car did something on pit road. I think he blew a tire. Anyway, as we go down here, Johnny and Slabs. Can Slabs sweep the day? He will. Slabs will sweep it. At the last second there, Wi-Fi made a move, but it ain't going to be enough. We will only have one guy in victory lane today, and that'll be Slabs. He will win both races. Slabs in first, Johnny in second, Wi-Fi third, Callie, Kenrod, Millwright, Lynch, Ty Scott, Bull Hurley wins the stages and falls all the way to 9th. Yonkers in 10th.
And that'll make what, your second winning driver?
Let's see here. He will get 2. He will be your second winningest driver with 3, 1 behind Wi-Fi. And he does it just in one little night. It was a good night. They better be glad that Slabs missed last week, or he would definitely be in contention for points. That'll help. It ain't over. We still got a long season away. We're not even at the halfway point. But
Great race.
I tell you, when it comes to this, there ain't nothing sweeter than victory. The only thing sweeter than winning a race is winning the night, where you get 2 back-to-back. That's extremely impressive. Hasn't happened yet. Congratulations, Slabs. And I will get him an invite to the party here, unless you can invite him. I'm going to make sure I get a picture of these points.
Just Slabs.
Yeah, just Slabs tonight.
10-4. Get him in the booth here.
There's a picture of the top 10. There we go.
And I have invited.
I think he's going to be offline too. He's always offline.
Online.
Oh, is he? All right, good.
Yeah,
TCR Slabs. Let's get over here to the 42. There he is. Good racing tonight. Appreciate having Corey on board with us in the broadcast booth. As we wait for Slabs. There he is. Slab's going to make it easy for us tonight as he becomes the first time anybody in the Antwolf Invitational has won both races. You sweep the races tonight, making yourself the second all-time winningest driver in the league. They're lucky that you missed last week, or you'd definitely be up there in points. But let's go back to Daytona real quick. You started on the high line in that final stage, and we hadn't seen anybody make it work. You made it work, and you never looked back. What was the key to winning Daytona? Yep. No, you definitely got a good launch. I mean, and then in that for Talladega there, you made the run and you cleared I think 3 guys on the high line there. So both your passes for the wins were on the high line, obviously, and you made it look easy. And coming down there to the end, were you worried that Johnny was going to make a move, or were you pretty content with that? Yeah, you did. Corey, you got any questions for our winner here in both races? Yep, definitely congratulations there. And then you showed them all why last week when you were a few minutes away from being in that driver's seat, why they were all eager to get going without slabs for sure, because they know if they get you missing at least 1 week, then it's going to be extremely difficult for you to win the points. But like we said, we also have the all-time win list. That's going to be a trophy in itself there. You got yourself one away from first, and definitely bragging rights. I mean, you done what nobody done before, win both races back to back. So, yep. All right. Well, you made it look good. You made it look fun. You kept us on our toes, and thanks for everybody for tuning in. We will see you next week as we do it all again next Tuesday night. Yep. All right. Let me see here.